Hi Cancer, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm going to be doing your second half love reading for August. I wanted to say thank you to you guys who view and interact and comment with the channel. I appreciate y'all. New subscribers, welcome, and those of you who've been there since day one, I appreciate y'all. If you'd like to book a personal read with me, you can reach me at whereyourintentions at intentions1111.com, or I'm still answering emails from thejezebelway at gmail.com. So whatever suits you. We've got Mercury retrograde coming on the 23rd, I think, next week sometime. I think this one may be pretty potent. So remember to ground and remember that changes that come into our life are completely necessary. So don't fight the changes, right? Just ground and allow it to flow how it's going to. So let's see, Cancer, what we've got for love for you for the last half of August. Bad habits, addictions, alcohol, toxic behaviors, crossroad, new directions, change decision, too much drinking. Good Lord. I am getting all kinds of reads tonight about all of this stuff about toxicity. So I don't know if you guys are out there like, realizing some toxic things, relationships or whatever in your life, but even if it's not drinking or addiction or whatever, somebody's at a crossroads decision about changing the direction, their direction either in relationship or love. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Cancer and love. There's a lot of shaking up going on, I guess. Okay, so somebody may be court ordered to rehab. There may be some issues of, somehow the justice system may be involved here with somebody's issues with drinking. We've got Six of Cups in reverse. We've got more drinking. And we have somebody not accepting that they may need help, okay? I don't know, y'all. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with Cancer. Show me Cancer, universe. Show me what I need to see. Cancer, I think this is you having the conversation with somebody about how they might need to, dry out or something. I mean, there is a Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio combination here. We've got Libra here. We have a little bit of fire energy, but not a lot. Very small Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Cancer, I think you're having the conversation with someone about the conflict that their addiction is causing a relationship. They are defending the fact that they don't have a problem or that they're not drinking, or they're denying something here that they're doing that damn well they're doing. So this is you having the conversation about, look, your addiction, your issues are causing a problem in this relationship. You need to make a decision right now. So there may be ultimatums being put across to someone. Either you stop drinking or this relationship is over. Or you need to stop this behavior, whatever it may be. Or this relationship is over. And so just remember, though, okay, when you put an ultimatum across to someone, you need to be smart about it and be prepared to lose. Okay? You need to have a backup plan. You need to have a plan B. Because when you're at the point in a relationship in which you're having to put ultimatums across to somebody, then you need to be prepared for them not to fall in line. I mean, if they can't quit drinking or they can't quit participating in whatever this behavior is, what makes you think that they're going to say, okay, yeah, I'll quit drinking? That's not usually how it works. Maybe it will for some, but Cancer, you're putting an ultimatum across to someone that they need to stop what they're doing, or the consequence or the cost of what they're doing is the relationship. And really what you need to resign yourself to know is this: I can't be in this relationship with you anymore when you're like this. So the ultimatum you feel like you have to put across, right? But you need to be making plans about how you're going to exit the situation, because you can't exist in it anymore. Because a person needs to stop behaviors like this, or stop whatever behavior, drinking or whatever, because they know that they need to do it for themselves. Not necessarily because you're choosing the end of the relationship, which nobody's saying stay in that. But I think it's time to get real with yourself and say, I can't deal with it anymore. Can't deal with it anymore. So let's see. I can't deal with you the way you are in this anymore. Okay, and that's okay. If you enable them, they'll just keep doing what they're doing, won't they? So let's see what's going on with your partner. Show me. Cancer's partner. Show me Cancer's partner. Show me Cancer's partner. Again, it's a good time buddy here, having to make a decision here. Somebody gets real nasty when they're drunk, right? They can't handle their liquor. They get real nasty when they've been drinking, and they talk nasty, they act nasty, and you have to make the decision here. They block out what you're saying, they block out reason, they block out everything that you're trying to put across to them. They're good time Charlie, They can't have fun without drinking. They don't know how to. I mean, I'm not a substance abuse counselor, so I'm not trying to go there. But I'm just saying that, this person has an excuse for every occasion, whether it's good or bad. Okay? The problem is their behavior after they become intoxicated is more than what you're willing to deal with anymore. You try to remind them of your importance to them, and about how they need a balanced temperance card, how they need to balance this shit out, right? But I think you're met with a lot of denial. You're met with a lot of denial. Or they produce something at the last minute that makes you change your mind. Right, it's like you're fixing to lock somebody up for not paying their child support, right? But then they come in and they make a payment, and so they get out. You know what I mean? It's something kind of like that. The idea here is that you spend the evening trying to tell them why, this ain't working anymore. And then, ta-da, they produce something, or they say the right thing, or whatever, that makes you want to stay. So, whatever that is for y'all out there. Whoa, okay. It's a lot of energy tonight about making hardcore decisions about relationships. Shit, I should have waited till tomorrow. Maybe the moon's going to change. Let's see what is between the two of you. All right, we've got Three of Pentacles, trying to build something. Here you are, Cancer, trying to build stability and trying to work on things and trying to be successful, okay? And then you have somebody here who, and you do this even though you know that this other person is going to be tearing it down. And you know there's got to be a change made. And you know that this person may need rehabilitation of some kind or therapy, or both. You know that there's a deeper problem than just the addiction, that they're self-medicating or that they're masking mental health issues as a result, and the drinking is what they're using to mask it with, right? So you know that there's a deeper problem here, and addiction, again, Four of Swords, death, addiction, the devil. Overdoing, decadence, overindulging. But again, you continue to move forward, hoping that, this time will be the time. I really got to him this time, So let's see how this person feels about you, what they're thinking about you, Cancer. What is this and switch it how you need to. If you're a cross watcher and you're watching about Cancer and this is Cancer's story, fine. If Cancer, this is about a partner, you guys know they're interchangeable. Show me, what does Cancer's partner think about Cancer? Immature. They think you're just trying to poke the bear. You're just trying to poke them. You just want to mess with them, right? They're drunk. Somebody's drunk right now saying that shit. Show me, how does Cancer's partner feel about Cancer? What do they think about Cancer? They think about Cancer. Cancer, you're over here counting how many drinks they've had tonight. So you're kind of like, that at about the fourth or fifth drink, they're going to start going south. Shit's going to start going sideways here. And you're like, oh, see this lady over here with these cups of coffee? She's like, how much have you had to drink? How much money? How much did this cost? How much money are you sitting there drinking away, right? So the question was, what does this person think of Cancer? Okay. And what do we get? We get Cancer. Okay. We get one person inebriated, right? They're saying, oh, you just don't want me to be happy, or whatever. Cancer's like, how much is this costing? How many drinks have they had? What are they? So that lends me to believe that this person isn't even coherent enough to be able to pick up on the energy about how they think about Cancer. What do they think? They just think Cancer wants to keep them from drinking. Well, hell yeah, they do. So let's see if we can get how they feel about Cancer. Show me, how does Cancer's lover feel about Cancer? They know that this is about to end badly for them. You've got the Tower and the Emperor, and you have the Nine of Swords here. Almost to the Ten of Swords, right? So even though they know that shit's about to blow up because Cancer's had enough, they're still going to act as though they're in control. They've got this addiction. They've got this, whatever, this mental health issue, this behavior. They've got it under control. They've got this under control. Cancer's just a buzzkill, Cancer's just trying to ruin my day. But they know that, the only person they have to blame is themselves. And here they know that, they know they need to go to rehab. They know they need to get themselves out of this trapped position. So again, 8 of Swords, 8 and 9 of Swords, okay? So again, how does this person feel about Cancer? Cancer, if you were paying attention, they're still talking about themselves. And they're still not owning their responsibility here. They're still not saying, you know what, I need to quit drinking so much. I have a problem. I can't quit drinking. I need to consider what Cancer has to say. But they're not. They're saying, well, Cancer, you know, it's all my fault. It's all Cancer's fault. Cancer's going to leave me. I'm going to act like I'm still in control. I've got this under control, but I really don't. And a lot of times when you're in a relationship with someone who has an addiction, it's a manipulation, you know, because they want you to believe that every and anything you can do will make them drink or not drink. And so they want to hold the control, the manipulation in the situation. Well, you know, if you talk to me one more time like that, then I'm going to drink, you know, or the way you behave makes me want to drink. Or, you know, and that's cool. Then separate, then go get well. Then I'll quit being your trigger, right? But they want to hold you emotionally hostage, where you're walking around on eggshells all the time, at any point in time being afraid that you're going to be the trigger for them to start on a binge or whatever, right? Or something else will be the trigger. And so you run around trying to keep fires from starting so that they're not drinking away, whatever. So basically, you've decided this is enough. This person will meet their consequences in this situation, regardless of whether you're present or you're not. The ultimatum that you're going to try to put across to this person is just going to, you know, just going to backfire in your face. I think in meaning, okay, that I think you've already made your decision by the time you get to the ultimatum. That you know that you need to leave, that you know that it's the end of the relationship, right? Because you can't exist in the idea of their drinking and their addiction anymore, right? So you can waste the effort, right, of putting across the ultimatum if you feel like you need to drive your point home. But I think you already know that the ultimatum's not going to go anywhere, and that you simply need to make a plan B about how you're going to execute whatever plan about separation here. So, let's see what Cancer can expect. Whoopsie. What Cancer can expect in this situation. Universe, show me what can Cancer expect in this situation. What can Cancer expect in this situation? Cancer expect a lack of courage, a lack of decision, lacking the courage of your convictions, a lack of support, a lack of being backed up, betrayal, unhappiness. But here's Cancer walking out the door, okay? That's what you can expect. They will straighten up or dry out or whatever to prevent you from walking out the door. Or they'll swing in the opposite direction, okay? And self-harm, you know, to keep your attention focused on getting them well. But I mean, at this point, how many times have you already been through that? Right? So that's what you can expect, is sort of more of the same. So really, the ultimatum that you need to put across to your partner, you need to put across to your own self. How much more can I take? And it doesn't sound like there's a lot of room here for more of the same, right? So let's get some advice cards on it. And if drinking isn't the situation for some of you, you've got a partner who is holding you emotionally hostage. There's ups and downs and highs and lows, and it's really a roller coaster ride. Anytime somebody wants to hold another person emotionally hostage, it's about control. Remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. It's okay for me to be happy. You have an opportunity here to save yourself, Cancer. This person is a grown-ass person that can check themselves into rehab and do their shit anytime they want to. You need to quit enabling this person to hurt you. It's okay for you to be happy and want something more than this. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Yes, and I think that you have. In this situation, you've done all you can do. Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. Okay. So there's your validation, whether or not you felt like you needed to put the ultimatum across to the other party. Okay, there it is. But you also need to put that on yourself. Remember that you can't change anyone. You cannot change anyone but yourself. You're not going to change this person drinking because your love is going to overcome their addiction. That's something in Harlequin romance novels, you know, or whatever, right? The reality of the situation is they've got to change and want to change for themselves. So, it's the control that's the issue here in this relationship, whether or not there's drinking or not, or any kind of addiction. When I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. Okay, be encouraging to yourself. It's okay for me to be happy. It's okay for me to want to be in healthy, happy relationships. It's okay for me to want to be in healthy and happy and safe environments in which I'm not traumatized on a daily basis, or I'm not having to clean up somebody else's puke, or I'm not having to undress somebody and haul their ass into bed, or pick them up out of the front yard, or whatever it is that happens, right? It's okay for me to be happy. It's okay for me to want to come home and have a regular, normal day, right? So you need to start acknowledging the good in yourself. I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. Okay? That's the direction that you need to go in. That's the community that you need to build. That's the environment you need to be in. I celebrate my progress. Awareness is not perfection, is the goal. That makes no sense. I celebrate my progress. Awareness, not perfection, is the goal. Okay. I'm not sure if that's a misprint or what is that. I don't know. But you're celebrating your progress, your awareness. That's fantastic, right? You're not expecting perfection out of this person. You're expecting for them to make some progress and try to help themselves. Progress is an awareness of behavior is the goal, right? But also for yourself, awareness and progress is the goal. And recognizing that staying in unhealthy, control-based, emotionally control-based relationships only leave you being the victim the whole time. You are not saving anyone. And you need to save yourself. So, Cancers, that's what I have for you, and I'll see you guys later.